We all have small, seemingly harmless daily routines that we never give a second thought to. But what if I told you some of these habits are silently chipping away at your most vital system? These seemingly minor actions accumulate over time, leading to subtle, yet profound, damage within the intricate wiring of your body. Today, we are pulling back the curtain to examine the small daily habits that are slowly, almost imperceptibly, damaging your nervous system. But first, let's briefly ground ourselves in what this incredible system actually is. Your nervous system, comprised of the central brain and spinal cord, and the peripheral nerves, is the body's command center. It is responsible for every thought, movement, and internal regulation, making its health absolutely paramount to your overall well-being. Crucially, unlike skin or bone, nerve tissue has a very limited capacity to repair itself, meaning damage accumulates without immediate, obvious signs. This is why nerve damage often starts silently, hiding in plain sight within your everyday schedule. The first major culprit is the chronic lack of quality sleep, which severely hampers the system's vital nocturnal cleaning cycle. When you consistently cut sleep short, your brain cannot properly clear metabolic waste that builds up during the day. This continuous, low-grade toxicity forces your delicate neurons into a state of perpetual defense, wearing them down slowly. Next, let's consider excessive screen time, particularly the relentless blue light bombardment our eyes endure. This artificial light exposure, especially in the evening, actively suppresses melatonin, disrupting the very circadian rhythm your nerves rely on for maintenance. Beyond light, the sheer constant visual stimulation from multiple devices keeps the brain in a hyper-alert state unnecessarily. Another insidious habit is poor posture combined with prolonged sitting, which constricts nerve flow throughout the body. Slouching compresses the spine, potentially irritating or physically impinging upon the major nerve roots exiting the spinal column. This constant mechanical stress sends low-level distress signals up the chain, contributing to widespread, non-specific discomfort. Chronic stress and anxiety are perhaps the most pervasive modern assaults on the nervous system's delicate balance. When stress becomes the baseline, your body stays locked in the fight or flight sympathetic mode, flooding it with cortisol. Sustained high cortisol levels are neurotoxic, directly impacting the function and integrity of sensitive brain structures. Then there is the impact of an unhealthy diet, particularly one overloaded with refined sugar and lacking key nerve nutrients. High glucose spikes create oxidative stress, damaging the protective myelin sheath that insulates your essential nerve fibers. Conversely, deficiencies in B vitamins and omega-3 starve the nerves of the building blocks they require for maintenance. Finally, we must mention agents like smoking, vaping, and excessive caffeine consumption, which chemically stress the system. Nicotine and high caffeine intake both act as stimulants, forcing the nervous system to operate at an unsustainable, elevated frequency. Now, let's look deeper at what is actually happening inside the body when these habits are routine. The persistent insults from stress, poor diet, and lack of rest lead to chronic, low-grade nerve inflammation. This inflammation causes the signals traveling along the nerves to slow down and become less clear, like a fuzzy radio transmission. This reduced efficiency directly translates to diminished cognitive performance and slower physical reactions. Furthermore, the constant drain of stress hormones throws the entire endocrine system into imbalance, leading to brain fatigue. This prolonged state impacts executive functions, making focus and complex decision-making feel significantly harder. Over the long term, this can manifest as measurable changes in mood regulation, making you more susceptible to irritability or low mood. It is crucial to recognize the warning signs your body might already be sending you before the damage becomes entrenched. Persistent tingling or numbness in the hands or feet, often called paresthesia, is a classic signal of nerve irritation. You might also notice an increase in the frequency or intensity of tension headaches that simply won't resolve with rest. That feeling of mental fuzziness, often called brain fog, where thoughts feel slow and retrieval is difficult, is another major indicator. In some cases, you may experience slight tremors or even noticeable, unexplained muscle weakness during routine tasks. And ironically, damage to the system designed for rest often manifests as persistent sleep disturbances, a vicious cycle we must break. The good news is that your nervous system possesses a remarkable capacity for recovery when given the right support. Prioritizing a strict, high-quality sleep routine ensures that your body has dedicated, uninterrupted time for cellular repair. Implement intentional screen breaks throughout the day and establish a blue light curfew an hour before you intend to sleep. Actively counter prolonged sitting by incorporating micro movements and correcting your posture every hour. To combat stress, dedicate time daily to parasympathetic activation through measured breathing or gentle movement. Fuel your nerves with a balanced diet rich in the necessary B vitamins and anti-inflammatory omega-3 fatty acids. Regular, intentional movement helps circulate blood flow, delivering vital nutrients and reducing the stagnation caused by sedentary habits. These small, conscious choices, made consistently, are far more powerful than any single drastic measure you could attempt. By respecting the needs of your nervous system today, you are essentially investing in a clearer, more focused, and more resilient tomorrow. Your small daily habits truly shape the health and longevity of your nervous system more than you might ever think.